Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Well, not me, but can you see my screen? Okay, I'm just doing a couple more things in the background while I give it another minute, just making sure that everything is working fine. Cress001 can hear and see. Perfect. Thank you for confirming that. Because for whatever reason, YouTube is not showing me anything on that. Anyway, well, I think we can go ahead and get started because OBS is where your comment came through. So I think, yeah, that's fine. If you can hear and see me, or hear me and see my desktop, then that's perfect. So today we're going to be playing Star Trek New Horizons. If you hadn't figured that out yet, we are going to be playing. So I got a request on the poll that I did about what I should be playing in these live streams, and somebody really wanted me to play one of the very kind of unknown empires that you find in Star Trek. One of those that kind of show up in one episode and then you never hear about them ever again. And so what I've decided to do is I've decided to actually we're going to take the Antican pack. So they were in literally one episode. They are in the Alpha Quadrant and very, very hard difficulty. We are going to try and do our best to survive. I'm going to play on Q difficulty, which is not typically recommended for the minor empires, but we'll see how long we go for. It's kind of a challenge. And then I'm also going to play on the 3K lore star map, which is the large one. So I'm going to press play. So we can go ahead and get all of this set up and everything. It doesn't usually take very long on my computer, so I don't think it will take very long now. So the Anticans are very, very militaristic, and that's basically how we're going to play them. We're going to do as much conquering as possible. We're going to have slaves, yeah, lots of armies, and kind of as large of a fleet as possible. To my knowledge, in Star Trek New Horizons, they don't have their own unique ship set. I don't think in anywhere in Star Trek we even see the Antican ships. So yeah, we're just going to be using just kind of the default ship sets that comes with Star Trek New Horizons for generic empires that have nothing special on them. And yeah, we're gonna see how we do basically. The reason I've chose the 3K map is because it's large and it will hopefully give us some time to expand before we meet people like the Cardassians and the Tholians, who very much have a leg up in comparison to us. Because we start as just a single system. I think we start with 3 patrol frigates, and that's basically it. But we will see that once the game is fully loaded. So that's what I will be doing. So while we wait for this to load, how is everyone doing today? How did you hear about this stream? Okay, and while we're waiting for people to type, um, yeah, so I'm thinking early strategy. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to be adding kind of planetary defenses to my planet. So anything, I'm following you and saw it in my feed. Perfect, excellent. Thank you very much, Chris. Um, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be specializing for war. I'm going to be specializing and hoping, well, trying to boost up our naval capacity as high as possible so we can build as many ships as possible. I'm then going to also get our production of alloys going, so we can focus on building as many ships as possible. I may also take some tips from Dave, who is very much into building as many and the biggest fleets as possible at the expense completely of the economy. So I might do a lot of buying from the market to sustain this. Jorkin Raya said, I was going through Star Trek content and came across your channel. Oh, perfect. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, so this is the Antican Pax. We're a military commissariat. We are xenophobic, so we can purge aliens and we can enslave them. We are militaristic, and we are materialistic as well. We also have a warrior culture, and we have a police state. We prefer polar planets. We're organic, so it costs food for upkeep. We're resilient, which is excellent for armies and for leader lifespan increase. And then also we are skilled hunters, which again helps with army damage, empire size, and food as well. So if we begin, I'm going to say create all the major powers. So we're going to have all of the Federation. Well, we'll have, you know, the Earth and all of that, and they'll eventually form the Federation. Romulans, Klingons, Cardassians, etc. Let's now do the Warp and the Miners. And then we can even already meet somebody in the Beta Renner Secunda system. I happen to know this is the Sele Clutches, so these two start next to each other. They were also only in this one episode that the Antican packs are. They were having a diplomatic mission between them and the Sele Clutches, who are kind of a reptilian lizard-like species as well. Yes, they were at war with the Sele. I think Mark Alamo Gold Descartes played that particular Antican, but I would have to check Memory Alpha. Yes, I think actually you're right. I think that is true. Mark Alamo has played a lot of different characters in the various series. So let's say keep weapons ready. Ship upgrade cost, military build speed. Let's do that actually. Oh, actually, I take that back. This is not the Sele, this is the Arbazian Federation, which I believe is a minor pre-warp civilization. Oh, there's the Mu Menace as well. Okay, so we've got two people we can meet. So I will do those quickly. Like that, and then we'll go like this as well. Okay, first things first, let's look at our ships. So ship designer, we've got a colony ship, we've got a science ship, transport ship, light defense satellite, construction ship, and yeah, patrol frigate. I'm going to take auto generate off. And what I'd like to do is say, let's keep armor plating there, and then let's go for the secondary computer core there. We've got photon torpedoes, and then we've also got a light disruptor cannon. I'm just going to save this. Well, hold on. Let's just take a quick look. We don't have any more hulls or anything else here that I want to change, so I'm not going to. Yeah, hunters, not skeleton crew. So save. The construction ship, that's absolutely fine as it is, as is the colony ship. The science ship, I want the multi-purpose labs as well, which will help with survey speed and anomaly discovery chance. Every little bit helps. And science, yeah, let's keep you as science for now, and I will press save there. And then the rest of these we don't really need to worry about. Actually, let's do the computer core there. Not that I will need you at the moment, and the fail-safe system, and save. And then the light defense satellite. Actually, yeah, let's just, since we're here and we're doing these already, let's just go like that, save, yes. The colony ship, I think, will be absolutely fine. Actually, maybe let's do the fail-safe, just in case. Not that I think we will need it. So this is what the map looks like. We are down here in this little bit. Bajor is around here. I think this is Bajor. It's near the Badlands, but not in it. So I think this one's Bajor. Cardassia is this one, I think, or maybe it's this one. So we've got a little bit of space to work with. We've also got, okay, we've already, yeah, we're already seeing them here. So this would be the Sele Clutches, and then I think, as I said, this will be a minor, like pre-warp civilization. So let's send our science ship out and about to explore. Let's give you a quick upgrade first, and then send you out and about to explore. I do actually need to unpause and do all of the setup for Star Trek New Horizons as well. But first, what I will do, let's go for you. Let's do the command station, and then let's do the optical computer. Although phaser 2 would be good too, but optical computer first. And then we need to do maybe let's wait for the government, because we might actually get some of that set up for us. So let's unpause, and then we're going to turn challenge mode on, because I almost always do. I'm going to turn on tech slowdown mode, and I do want the extra challenge. Let's Cannon Wars and Cannon Mode I will turn on as well. Increase minor to major promotion. I will force the UFP to form. Let's try realistic map expansion. I think that's actually going to help work in our favor a little bit. More wars mode. Let's turn that on. I'm not going to remove the Borg either. So let's then just press start. So that is that to set up. Let's unpause and hopefully get some like military ships at some point. Go away, Q. We don't need your mineral. Yeah, and we are very negative for food. So I'm just wondering what we can do about that. Let's go like that. Available council positions. We don't have anyone. In fact, that doesn't look right. Head of research. Let's do the head of state, secret police, labor magistrate, arbiter of duels, minister of war. Let's do that. And I don't have any leaders of any kind. And I've only got 3. This doesn't seem quite right. Okay, well, we've met the Saleh clutches. That's great. We're definitely going to have to worry about food. So let's job efficiency for farmers. Let's build a hunting ground. And then we are definitely going to have to buy some food to get us to the point where that will sustain us for a while. So let's do that. So it looks like we're not going to get any kind of military vessels. So what I'd like to do, let us set up a new fleet just completely. And at the moment, we're just going to we'll do 12 patrol frigates and reinforce, which will currently get 1. That's fine. So open councils. Okay, so here we go. We've now got we've got a scientist here, and you're good for research. So let's do that for our head of research. Makes sense. Our minister for war. We don't have any of those leaders yet. So let's set something up. This is our minister of war. Let's go for this trickster. Oh, you're 34. You're 32. Diplomatic. Oh, 26. Maybe let's go for you. And you'll be the first head of our military fleets. And then we need... oh, maybe let's go for you. Leader lifespan +5 and biology increased. And we do already have you as our leader. And this leader is helping with doctor production. Okay, that's good. So what else can we do? Ministry of Public Enlightenment. We can also do the policing system. So we'll definitely do those. Hunting ground first, though, because I think we need that to be our food to be positive. So Minister of State. Did we not hire somebody? Okay, well, that's fine. Partisan jobs, empire size, and you're 19. You know what? Let's go for you. And then we're definitely going to need to expand this council. And let's maybe sell some energy so we can get some food. Some more food. And how are we doing economy-wise? We've got 1.9k civilians, which is good. That means we're definitely going to be able to add in a lot. First contact, throw away your old ways, Albazans. Yeah. Oh, and it's the end of the first year. Excellent. So what we'll do, let's do the local garrison and the public ministry of enlightenment next. Available council position. Oh, okay. That doesn't seem quite right. So, Chief of Secret Police, this is Governing Ethics Attraction, Slave Happiness, or Duelist Output. I think let's go for Duelist hold on. Economy. Commodore. Soldier. What is Duelists? Or where did Duelists come from? Combat Arena. Probably entertainment type jobs. Yeah, that's the most likely. This combat arena is probably where they come from. But we've got, I mean, let's do the duelists for now. Oh, and then let's go for the slave happiness. And then here, artisan jobs. Effect as a counselor, but you're already a minister of state. And here, oh, we'll need a military leader here. Let's try to find somebody who has something like a diplomatic empire size. That's fine. And you, I guess, let's go for platinum production. Oh, I mean, this does actually give you are the youngest, and this does actually give us unity from jobs and stability. And then monthly influence plus 4%, trust cap plus 25, and diplomatic weight. So let's do that. Okay, so food. Hopefully that's now, yeah, we're now positive for food. Excellent. So what I'd also like to do is increase our efficiency for food. Let's also do the same thing with our fusion reactors and eventually with our mining networks as well. So we'll get the base of our economy set up. I'm going to set my, let's do the Minister of War as the leader there. We need to continue building ships. So go like that. Oh, and we can build this entire fleet. So actually, I'm going to copy this fleet. So we have a second one. Oh, and it's the end of the year. Perfect. So, so new research. That's the command station. Let's now go for the leader cost reduction. We're going to pair a diplomatic envoy for you. And we are now going to advance the fleet. And then for new research, let's go for the hardened fields. Let's also go for the next hull, because that's always a good idea. And then these two can upgrade. So let's do that. Excellent. So let's do the two fusion reactors there, and a water ice collector as well. That will be helpful because we need those for. Actually, maybe we don't need those for cities. I'm trying to remember what we need water ice for. Use to construct and maintain hydroponic farms and city districts. Yes, but actually this one doesn't use water ice. Anyway, not really that important. Let's go like that as well. Okay, so what I'd also like to do is I'd like to put in a second starbase. Sorry, a second shipyard here. Oh, incoming transmission. This is just the 4.0 release one. We don't need to worry about that. I'm familiar with that. Let's also do the ore processing facility. Produces, yeah, and upkeep is energy and trained officers, so that will be fine. So you are ruling. We could make you a shipwright or principled. Definitely a shipwright. And then you are the head of research. Let's do logistic understanding. Just like that. And then tritanium hull. Let's now go for the... let's do dilithium. And then here, so we are very militaristic. So I feel like going that route would be the best. We do also have force of will and strength. Strength will be very useful, especially with armies and invading. That's good. Supremacy will be good for army damage. Actually, you know what? Let's go for supremacy. Excellent. And then new research. Let's go for diplomacy or slavery. And we, of course, will go for slavery. And we'll continue that. Okay, you are at 236. So I definitely need to build... I definitely need to get more alloys and then build more ships. So let's, now that we can sell that kind of stuff, let's do that. Oh, we can sell Trillium D. That will give us larger boosts. Go like that, and like that, and then like that. So we can build several of those ships. Obedience class vessels. Oh, and you, let's give you an upgrade. So it looks like we can. Okay, so we've got a mining network there. Let's do the other mining network and a water ice collector. Yeah. Once we're able to, let's do the Ministry of Public Enlightenment, and then for the industry, I'm going to spam alloy foundries, because those are important. Those are very important to scaling up our industry and our military. So, we are probably, it would also be a good idea to build a couple more science vessels. Not that I necessarily want to. 170. Okay, we need some more stuff. Oh, let's go for the next warp engine. And then here, first contact. Contact has been established. You're just a minor civilization anyway. Let's have you move there. So, 335, you're at 236. I'm hoping we can absolutely outpace the Sele. And they will be our first vassal. Well, no, actually, we might just conquer them outright. So let's increase your aggressiveness. Oh, although Minister for War, ship weapon damage +2 and sublight speed +10. Let's actually go for that, because that helps everyone, not just your own. So let's now go for Telonian Crystal research. Okay, and then let's go for Alloy Foundry. You know what, let's actually move those down, because these will actually give us jobs. These are just increasing efficiency, which is also good, but not what we need right now. So let's reinforce some more. So we're now on number 10 in terms of number of patrol frigates. Should be excellent, I think. And then, okay, we're going to institute slave labor. And then for our next bit of research, let's do the Militia Academy, Division Headquarters, and Bunker Network, because then we can fill in the rest of this, which will be excellent. So let's add in another alloy foundry. Yeah, excellent. And I'll just let those build now, as they should. I'm also thinking if we build one admin district and one education district, we can build a bunch of stuff here, and so we don't have to have it here, which will also be useful. So let's take a moment. Let's try and get some more alloys if we can. Like that. Let's go like that. Let's sell some food. Let's definitely sell some energy. Let's go like that, and like that, as well as selling some deuterium like that. And then, yep, alloys. So what I'm going to do, let's build 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that. And we need more dilithium before we can go any further. So here, let's go for the engineering console. And then tradition available. Let's do the build speed and cost improvements. Mining network. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. But what I'm absolutely going to need soon is yeah, oh, pulse. I need to send out my science vessels now. It's not what I was going to say, but it's very useful. So, Arbiter of Duels. Actually, we don't want you. I want a scientist. Let's send you out. Investigate. We don't have enough unity. 100 factory worker jobs, though. That would probably be useful. But we'll come back to you. So that's the new warp engine. Let's now go for the next phaser. So you, everyone here. Yeah, we're missing too much dilithium. Why don't we reinforce this fleet? What I'm going to do is go like that. So I think we can fully reinforce this fleet and then give everyone an upgrade as well. So you've leveled up. Let's make you a doctor. That's even more helpful. We can also send out another scientist. Let's go for... Who's the youngest? You are the youngest. So let's send you out and about to explore. These two can also upgrade, so let's do that. And get rid of you. So what we're also going to need to do is, oh, hold on. I haven't finished the research yet. Yes, I have. Uh, sorry, one moment. Before I get into that thoughts, let's do this research and then destroyer. Absolutely going to do the destroyer. You can also have an upgrade, so let's do that. We've got the water ice collector. Didn't we already do the dilithium? Didn't we already research dilithium? That we should be able to build the primitive dilithium manufactories? Let's have a look here. Because they might be... Oh, thinking about something? Ah, the end of the year, of course. Yeah, we can't build them there either. Okay, you know what? Let's just continue. And then let's make you a fertility... No, a fertility preacher. Let's do that. We need lots of pops to be able to rule over the galaxy, so let's do that. Let's hire another scientist. You are the youngest, so let's do that, and then say, go explore. And then this one, yeah, we need a little while before we can do that again. So this construction ship, we can start expanding a little bit, and then you'll go upgrade afterwards. Yeah, and that's the Sele clutches. So I'm thinking, why don't we do some espionage against you? Because why not? And then new research. We've now got a destroyer, so I will do that in a moment. Let's go for the next stage thruster. And then if I say, let's go to the fleet manager and the ship designer specifically. So we've got a gunboat version, so I will call that gunboat. Warp speed. No, let's do the computer. And then what do we have down here? We've only got the grappler. We've only got the engineering console, but I like those. So we will save. And then we've got the destroyer version. Destroyer. Autocomplete and save you as well. And I'll get rid of this auto rabbit version. Yeah, just like that. And then what I'd like to do is this new fleet. Let's actually get rid of all of you. Let's add in, we can have 5 destroyers. Okay, and then 5 of you. Maybe let's add a frigate to both of those as well, just to round out the round that out. So let's build an observation and mining stations, and then upgrade. Here at Beta Renner, let's go for. Well, you know what? Let's build all of this first, and build a bunker network there. Oh, and I need to do another alloy foundry here, like that, and then we can do another water ice collector down here. So let's do that. And then new research. Let's go for the matter fabricator. That's absolutely what I want to do, so we can get as many alloys as possible. And then these two, politician, renowned athlete. No, politician, because you're on the council. New logician or an urbanizer. Maybe let's do urbanizer, just because that helps a little bit. And then this science ship, we need another scientist. That one, and then go explore. Get rid of those. So hopefully we'll also find some planets that we can inhabit, which would be excellent. So this fleet is finished. Let's start building another fleet. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, I still need dilithium, which I think if we go to our research, speak of the devil, let's do the Jevonite Artisan shop, and then if I do research, and I say engineering, yeah, dilithium manufactory. Oh, starbase. No, primitive synthetic dilithium manufactory building should also be unlocked. Let's now do the Trellium mine. And then here, again, I don't know why I can't see the dilithium manufactory, but we will wait. We'll wait until all of this is built and then figure out why that is. Okay, so has anyone here actually played the Antican packs before? Or the Sele clutches? I think this might actually be my first time playing as either. I don't, just thinking back, Or at least it's been a very long time if I have. So diplomatic embassy. Actually, you know what? I don't really want this. Well, oh, what we can do actually. Aha. You are temperate. Our habitability is 60%. What we can actually do, armies, there are no armies here. Why don't we make this our first target? So if we go here, army hub, let's just do 10 armies. Oh, and you can upgrade as well. Or again, I should say. And then we'll move somewhere else. So more information. Close the energy, not quite as nimble. And let's do the low temperature thrusters to increase our expensive and slower, but slightly higher evasion chances. Let's do the low temperature thruster. So Yokanraya says, from the minor empires, I tried trill and cations. Okay. So if we go, yeah, 10 more months for you. Okay, we've got our first leader. Oh, sorry, we've got our first army, and we need an army for our leaders. Security officer, army morale damage, and defense army damage. That looks good. That's slavery, army damage. No, I'm actually liking this, the security officer as our head there. That was Trellium Mine. Let's now go for the operation stations. Yeah, once all those are built, we will then invade Arbazan. So that's the matter fabricator. Quick pause. Let's now go for the geothermal power station. Oh, yeah, click there. And then surface. We could do a Trellium mine, but I'm not going to. Let's dispatch some military vessels, because I've got some sitting around not doing anything. I'm going to add in the matter fabricator there as well. And then these military ones, you are going to go down here. And we will see whether this distress call is real or not. Okay, so we've been declared rivals. Let us declare rivalry with you as well. And then for our research, let's go for the let's go for you. Oh, battle stations. Yep, so it was not a real distress call. And you've got some ships. Hopefully we can destroy them. We've lost 2 ships so far. 3 ships. Damn, okay, let's rebuild those 4 ships. Okay, well, we are destroying them, but they're also destroying us. So, go back to repair. Oh, pirates defeated. We can now hail the freighter, which appears to have been completely destroyed in the attack. We can salvage a number of materials from the wreckage, but not a lot else remains. That is a shame. However, that's that done. Oh, we need a science ship. Well, probably a science ship will move to do that within that time. So let's advance the fleet. Let's do display of power. Maybe military buildup, actually. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. And then new research. Let's go for the cruiser. We might as well have the cruiser. And then let's also go for make you even more adaptable. And then you will make you a shipwright too. Great. So yeah, we really need more dilithium. I think that's what's really slowing us down at the moment. So yeah, we will just have to wait and see. We need 420 to fully build that. So if we say, oh, actually, hold on. Before I do that, let's decisions. I can encourage planetary growth, like so. I don't need the amenities yet, so that's fine. Oh, loyal hunters movement. Excellent. Oh, and our magistrate just decided to stop doing his job, but we've changed that. So head of research, let's do logistic understanding 2. And then let's also, How much longer for the cruiser? Oh, still a while. Still about a year and a half. So let's build some more ships. So that's destroyers. And your frigate is going to be built. Okay, we're on 8 armies. That's 9 armies. Okay, and let's take our construction ship and move and take the next system. Oh, and we're a little bit negative for food. So what we should also do is build another hunting ground. And in fact, let's just build one of each of those just to make sure we are stable. Crash ships detected. After arriving at the scene, all of a sudden a gravity well opens up directly below Scraggy Dog, pulling the ship violently towards it by quickly venting plasma from the engines while at the same time increasing power to the impulse engines. Scraggy Dog narrowly avoids getting sucked into the well. After escaping the pull of the gravity well, Scraggy Dog's sensors are able to detect a planet located in a pocket of subspace inside the gravity well. Sending a probe in to further explore the planet, it is discovered that at the surface there are several alien vessels and that most likely fell victim to the well and crashed there. However, no life signs are detected coming from the vessels. We explore the option of trying to lift the crashed alien ships up from the surface of the planet and exploit their resources and possible new technologies. Let's explore lifting them. Let's do that. That sounds good to me. So, what we're going to do, so we've got the start of our second fleet. What I'm going to do, this transport fleet, let's now have you. Oh, enter orbit here. And then I'm going to do new research, and let's go for the regional capital. And then I would also like the shields. Actually, no, let's go for the tactical component first. And then what I would also like to do is we need to change our policies and edicts. Well, not really the edicts. Well, yes, the edicts, but the policies more importantly. Do we have luxuries? We're only at +3, so I can't do this 10 per month. Research grants, share the burden. Fortify the border. Upgrade costs. Starbase energy upkeep. We don't really need that at the moment. Educational reform. Mineral and food production, but we don't have any slaves. I mean, that's about to change, but we don't have them at the moment. And then research speed. You know, it's actually... No, we're only at +2 per month. We can't go above 20 at the moment. Let's do the experience gain then. And then what I also want to do is say oppressive vassalage, unrestricted wars, that looks good. FTL interference, we are absolutely going to... Oh yeah, can invade pre-FTLs, aggressive interference. Absolutely. And then you are going to land there, and we will have our first batch of slaves. And a second planet. So, you, science ship, you're just a scientist, so actually let's make you careful. Our invasion of Arbizan has been successful, and we've defeated the Arbizan Federation Defense Forces. Our army now controls the planet. We should decide what to do with Arbizan. We can rule the planet, so we become, and then for 10 years, happiness, stability, job efficiency, or we can just occupy the planet. Add freedom from occupation. Let's rule the planet. I think this would be the better one. Okay, so you can do with an upgrade. So we've got Arbizan. We do have some Anticans there. Nothing to get rid of. We've got civilians. We've got elites. Let's go for the planetary defenses. Yeah, in fact, no. Let's do the admin complex first. Then hopefully that will deal with the crime. And you're good for food, which is good because we've just gone negative for food. So let's go like that to build some. We have the National Clutch Hunters Association. Okay, that's nice. Low stability here. Yep, we fully understand that. Okay, and so what I'm going to do, yeah, do the planetary defenses, and I'm thinking we might want to actually keep our army around here. Where did our army go? Okay, it looks like we've just completely lost our army. Um, so, cruiser, let's do the transorbital fighter craft. Did we lose our army? We just completely lost our army. How is that? What? Why? So I just lost 10. I built 10 when I could have actually done with just one. Let's get not worry about those at the moment. So let's make you a skirmisher 2. So that helps everyone. And let's make you a doctor. That's a military fleet, doesn't help. Scrapper or politician. None of these help a science. Oh, but what I can do, let's actually make you a doctor. And I will eventually start adding in medical ships and things like that using our science ships. So that way we can really help our population growth and things on various planets that we control. So, one more destroyer there. Oh, after a day in orbit of Robol with no progress in locating the source of the unusual subspace readings, Captain Lindari DDD gives the order to move on from the vicious dog's next survey target. Well, that's a shame. We lost some influence, but otherwise I think we're fine. So, we're also negative for unity, negative for dilithium, and slightly negative for food as well. So let's go for polarized hull plating. And we can now build the last fleet there, or the last ship for that fleet. So what are you at? You're at 774. I'm kind of hoping they would... Yeah, let's try and... oh, Samaritan Snare. We have no time for this. This is where the Pactwoods come in and try and kidnap people. I'm not even going to worry about that. So let us gather information about the Sele, like so. And let's also continue expanding. So we've got this one. Wait, can we not? Oh yeah, there we go. So build that one and then move there. Oh, we don't have enough alloys. That's fine. So let's make you an energy mogul. I think that sounds good. You've still got some civilians there. And this one, you've got some civilians as well. Let's then also go for mixed Actually, hold on. Let's do industrial districts and then 2 commercial districts as well. And then for our research, let's now go for the engineering science station and inertial dampener components. And I'll stay on this menu as well because polarized hull plating we're about to have. So let's now go for the advanced destroyer prototype. Oh, revolt on, yeah, Arbazan. Oh, but it's over already. Rebellion has been crushed. Nice, okay. Hopefully that happens all the time. Okay, so what I'd like... I mean, we definitely need to increase the stability on this planet, though. And a lot of that will just be... We need this occupation modifier to go. Okay, this imperialist faction. You want conquest, low naval capacity usage. Ah, okay. So we need even more ships and then they'll be happy. Ruler has the empire ethic and then represented on the council. What are you? You are militarist and... Yeah, authoritarian, I guess. But nobody from your faction is on the council. Ooh, dilithium. That would be an excellent system to have. So let's take that system. Then we will move and take that system. Oh, and there's a planet down here we can colonize. So I'll definitely take... I mean, I'll be taking a lot of these systems, but then I'll absolutely will definitely be improving that. All of these fleets can upgrade. And you all take alloys, so let's do that. And it shouldn't take very long. Okay, perfect. So, Sally Clutches is starting to try and claim things. Oh, anomalous substance. While surveying Appleby 5, Callum has detected an anomalous morphogenic fluid pooled at the bottom of a natural crevice on the planet's northern hemisphere. It appears to exhibit some capacity for independent movement. However, full analysis will require the further analysis. That sentence is not quite right. Okay, you've been upgraded and you've been upgraded. So we need 2.3k. That is their um that's the strength of their starbase. So we need even more ships. We're going to need some more dilithium, so let's do that. In fact, let's sell energy credits. Okay, and we are going to reinforce the hull with our destroyer prototype. And what that means is that I need to go into our ship design, and say destroyer. Rather than just secondary hull, we now have various types. I'm going to go for tactical destroyers. And then modular armor, that looks good. Dicyclic life support. Actually, maybe let's do crew bunks instead. And then tactical station. And let's do the computer core. And then still only have the grappler. Escape pods. No, let's still do the engineering console. And the hull is fine. Those thrusters are fine. I think all the rest of these are fine. So I'll say save. So Crest says, we need an analysis of the anomalous use of analysis from our analyst's analysis. Yes, exactly. So we've done the destroyer one. Let's now do the gun version. So I want, again, tactical destroyer, tactical station. Let's do the crew bunks. Let's do the armor plating. And then let's do the computer core as well. And then say save. Yep, just like that. Which means you can upgrade again. We need 1,514 alloys, and we need 151 dilithium. So, let's do... Oh, migration. That would probably be good. No, actually, let's do anomaly... Oh, no, let's do the migration first. And then I'll do the anomaly research speed. Those sorts of things. So, something else that I would like to do is I would like to build another construction ship and have that set to automatic construction. Because that will be very useful. And you can upgrade. And then this construction ship, set you to automatically construct everything. This construction ship, I will leave you there, because of course you're upgrading first. And then I need to figure out where we're going to put you. So that's that. You are moving over there, as you should. Okay. We don't have any megastructures, so nothing to worry about there. We've got another system here that we could take, so let's do that. And new research, that's fusion torpedoes. Let's now go for the chemosite mine. And then what we can do, what that's just done, is given us a new type of destroyer. That's a missile boat. We've got all of these type things. So I don't think I want to build all of these. The heavy beam emplacement, I think, would be useful, as would the torpedo volley one. So let's do that. So this is going to be a rabid torpedo type. Autocomplete and back to the engineering console. Yeah, like that. Save. And then let's go for the heavy beam emplacement. So the beam version, autocomplete, but again, I want the engineering console and save. Gun, torpedo, beam, destroyer. Perfect. So can we give you someone, if we say Minister of War, you're leading First Fleet. Let's actually take you, since you're no longer leading that the army, since it no longer exists for whatever reason. 1.4k. Excellent. Yeah, although we are negative for dilithium now completely. However, let's make you an even better politician. That's those two done. We are losing unity. So, I mean, there's not really much we can do about that at the moment. Unless, actually, I take that back. Let's make you an education district. That's a research enclave. And let's make you an admin hub. And actually, I'll put that at the top. Because I will be able to put some things there. And then I will wait to see what I can fit, or what I should fit there. So yeah, unfortunately, Unity is going to be gone in 9 months, and there's not much we can do about that without firing some of our leaders, which I'm not going to do. So these are all Sele ships, which is good. I thought that might be Cardassian for a moment, which would not be great. However, we can then move and build that starbase so we can get some dilithium. That will be excellent. And we've got a planet here that we might be able to colonize. Oh no, it's a Taurid planet. That's not going to help. And the Sele have claimed some more things. And new research. Let's go for traffic control. That looks good. We should be able to build another ship. Yes, we can. Oh, and we're going to keep the weapons ready. For these Kappa aliens. Where are you? You are down here. This is a... Yeah, I don't know which empire that could be. However, what we can do is say, let's improve habitability, and then let's go for the tractor beam. And then on the Beta Renner 6, let's give you an upgrade. And I still can't build dilithium. Doesn't really make sense. So, new research. So, what are we doing? Minus 20 stability, minus 100% governing ethics attraction. That's not great. However, let's do the Duranium Forge. And then here, this is the admin hub. Yeah, we can do admin centers and just go like that. And let's move the research enclave all the way to the bottom. Yeah, like that. So, available leader trait. Let's make you an invader. That looks good. So in case you lead an army again, rather than being a defender, you are an attacker. That's what you do. And you're building that star base. We're trying to figure out who you are. Low stability here, but I think it's only because of this modifier now. When it's 45 stability, well, I mean, that's not quite true because of our Unity situation as well. But if I just go like that, in fact, let's move those down. So economy, we've got some civilians. Let's launch you, and then let's do a display of power. Yeah, let's do display of power. And then research, let's go for mining station production and tactical. Yeah, that looks good. Excellent. Why don't you also build some mining stations there while we're waiting, just so we definitely get that dilithium. Admin center, building all of that. Yep, that looks good. So, let's nab them for closer investigation. And we will see who you are. Hopefully, something good. So that science ship. Oh, ancient capsule. We're going to prepare the grappler. and awaken the capital occupants. And excellent, we have found useful people. Oh, even better. You are... Oh, you're doing dilithium already. That's actually, in fact, the only one we want. So then do take over the system next. So we'll be positive for dilithium. Oh, let us vivisection whoever these people are. Oh, I just blanked on who they are. Yeah. Can somebody remind me who these people are? I mean, I remember the episode. They basically came in on ice, and this is an ambassador. And I think they were going to blow up something, blow up the conference that they were. Oop, abandoned amusement park. That's from the base game. Not going to read that. But I can't remember who these fish people are. Can't remember the name. So you are moving there. What we can then say is move here and do that starbase, like take that system. Perfect. So tactical. Let's do the starship no, actually let's do the planetary build speed. Most satisfying Antican Shoals, that's who we are. And alien scum. And we will definitely take you over. So how are we doing? You're at 774. And borders closed with you. That's absolutely fine. Okay, your construction is completed. So you're now moving down there to get those. That will be great. We're now positive for dilithium, which is always nice. Okay, and we can colonize this planet. So you are good for food. So you know what? I'm going to set you as a breadbasket planet. Gemini artisan strategic locations, verdant wildlife. Yeah, colonize. Excellent. So we'll colonize you. Of course, now this is the time we've got jobs open. Let's go for a Pergium mine. Not that I think I will use it, but it's good to have. Yeah, I think this is a bug that because I should be able to build dilithium in our commercial districts, or definitely in our mixed industry, and it's not there. So, not great. However, let's give you an upgrade as well. And then Arbazan, let's give you an upgrade. Let's also... hold on. Where is the hospital? Let's do that. And in fact, let's move that to the very top. Let's then add hydroponic fields, and let's do the mines. Oh, here we go. Synthetic dilithium man. Has that been changed so you can only build it in industrial districts now? I mean, it would make sense, but why you can't build it in the mixed industry, I don't know, considering it's definitely industry. Okay, so let's now... Oh, nuclear torpedoes, that's a free option. Free option. So the next one, let's go for the... Let's go for magnesite and the magnesite hull. And then our ship design, we do have cruisers. Those look like this. So let's, we've got a cruiser and we've got missile cruisers. Let's make them tactical cruisers. And then what I'd like to do, let's do a tactical station and 2 EPS conduits, and then computer core and electronic countermeasures. Yeah, I guess that's what we're going to have to do. Hunting pack, ship weapon damage, ship fire rate is increased as well. That's excellent. I'm going to keep that. All of this also looks fine. So next warp engine, that's the hunter crew. Yeah. So this is going to be a... Oh, this is also called Rabbit. We need to change the name. Let us... Canis, that sounds good. A Canis cruiser. Save. And then I also want the missile version. Autocomplete. Yeah, and actually, rather than the fusion torpedoes, 5. The sheer amount of different ship models in this mod still boggles my mind. Yes, it absolutely does. Fortunately, since we're playing the Antedans, there aren't many. There's just like patrol frigate, destroyer, cruiser, battle cruiser, and then battleship, I think. because it's just the generic chipset because they don't have their own. So 3.27, 10.9. For now, we'll do the fusion torpedoes everywhere, but we will definitely be changing that once we've got more research. So this is the missile version. I'm going to say save, and I'm going to delete that one. I don't think the rest of these... Oh, we do have exploration cruisers now. They look like this. And what we could do... Mid-entity, mid-one... Let's do this, because... let's do a tactical and an EPS, but this is the only one that had... let's do the nuclear electronic lab and save. We might send some of those out. In fact, we probably will send some of those out. So how is this doing? We've got 1.6 more years with this occupation malice, and then hopefully that will be gone and we can actually get down to business and defeat the Huns. So what else can we do? We can build some more ships. We can build those last 3 ships. And then we're going to need to plan some more. We need to add some more designs, add some more fleets. So the annoying thing is we're still at a command limit of 50. So we can only do like 2 cruisers and a destroyer and a patrol frigate. But you know what? I will do this a couple of times, and this brings up to us to 315. So let's do that. Reinforce. Why are you not reinforcing? Guten Abend, ihr Hardcore Trekkies. Today no Borg, no MP. I joined for the voice Vox Jamie. Thanks, Reed. No, the Borg one will be again on Sunday. So this is just like a single player, just me, enjoying myself on a Friday evening. And then I was asked to do the challenge of an empire that you only see in 1 episode ever, and I thought, okay, let's do the Antican packs. So let's make you a roamer, because that's currently what you're doing. And we've got a debris field there, which is interesting. This construction ship, we can now take that system, and then take this one next. Can we also reinforce? No, we need more alloys. So let's take a page out of Dave's book and, you know, sell everything we can to keep our economy afloat. Actually, not that we need to keep our economy afloat, but it's good to do. And then go like that. So we can build a lot more ships. Well, 2 more ships. Okay. And then what I was going to do, I just thought about, is we also need to set the decisions and encourage planetary growth there. And this colony, we will do the exact same thing once we're able to. Nice. Yeah, nice. So, let's make you're governing. Let's make you a unifier. And we are, where is this? Heckle. Yeah, you know what? We're going to say interesting, and then send an envoy to see who you are. Yeah, let's go see who you are. So, ruler elected. I mean, that's very nice. We've also say new research. Oh, let's go for this water purifier and the advanced water purifier. Again, not that I actually need it, not that I will actually be using it, but other research is gated behind that, so that's why I will do that. That's why I'm doing this research. So, cruiser coming along. Let's build the destroyer and the frigate for this fleet. Then we can start on other fleets. In fact, let's go like that as well. And what do we need here? Oh, we're probably going to need dilithium because we are down to 32. And we need to find more sources of dilithium. So let's sell some latinum as well. And then say dilithium, sell you, and then go like that. Perfect. And we can completely build that fleet as well. And then, oh, Cation Union. Excellent. You'll find yourself no match for us. So anyway, what we can do, let's go for the military training center. And then you're building that one, as you should. Oh, there's something else to see here. So what we can do, the Antides, you're pathetic. We're not doing espionage against you, but I think let's do it, and let's do the same here, just to see if they're expanding. That's the important thing. Silly Clutches is no longer a valid rival. Oh. Let's keep the weapons at the ready, and then try and figure out who you are. And I'm thinking, you're pathetic. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is your starbase, which is at 3.4k, and I don't have enough fleet power yet to take out both your ships and your starbase at the same time. But hopefully with these two other fleets that are coming, we will change that. So Beta Renner, you're still building stuff, which is good. Mixed industry. We still cannot build dilithium here, which is annoying. What that actually means is maybe we should move this stuff. So if I say demolish you, yeah, see, I can't build it here either. Okay, let's add the matter fabricator back in, but I can absolutely add the mining network. I can build primitive synthetic dilithium manufactories here. So you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm also going to add in this energy generation specialization as well. And we still got 2 more months now until we get this colony. Excellent. So, say interesting. Let's meet you as well. I'm hoping it's not the Cardassians. It's likely the Cardassians, but I'm hoping not. This construction ship. Yeah, okay. Well, we haven't discovered any new places or fully surveyed them. So let's add a frontier hospital here. And then let's go for the planetary defenses there. And this is good for food, if I remember correctly, which is why we made it a breadbasket planet here. So I will definitely put in several... Oh, job efficiencies for farmers, minus 100%. You know what? Maybe this isn't good for food. So you know what I will do? Let's go to management. Oh, wait, where do I set that? Breadbasket planet. I forget where I set the... Oh, can we also resettle Bobs? We can resettle Bobs. I forgot we can do that. Even our workers. Oh, hold on. The Arbizan don't look like they are slaves. That is not right. So if we go here, your default right is residents. Okay, let's change the default right to be slaves. Do not integrate basic subsistence. I mean, we can give you decent living standards. Political power minus 50, elite political power increased. Actually, no, maybe basic would be better. Soldiers only, colonization forbidden, population controls, no controls, chattel slavery, some of which we will give indentured servitude. But we are going to set it like that, and then set species rights. Reset to empire defaults. Yes, slaves. Exactly, that's what you're supposed to be. Exactly. So, what's happening here? Let's nab them for closer investigation. I'm also going to say, you are an explorer, however, you're also in the council, so let's do that. And then let's go for the fertility preacher 2. Oh, we must prepare for war. They destroyed my ship. Well, what we can do, actually, is if we go here, we now have these exploration cruisers, and I will build one of you. In fact, can we get even more alloys? Maybe not, actually. I'd be selling a lot. Well, we can try. go like that. And then, not yet. Okay. So new research, that's the tractor beam. So everyone can upgrade again. And then let's go for the research speed for anomalies. Oh, we must prepare for war. Yeah, because of the cruelty of there's Alpha Menace. You've leveled up. Let's make you warlike. Yeah, let's make you warlike. And I'm hoping, yeah, let's actually move our construction ship up here because this is a good polar planet that we will be able to take them out. New research. Let's go for the photonic torpedo. Oh, hold on. All of these can upgrade, so let's do that. What I'd also like to do is recruit some commanders to lead our fleets. So let's go for you. You're also 28. That's excellent. Third fleet. Let's select you. Good for hit points. A security officer. Actually, let's go for you first. And then you are engineer. That would also be good. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. And then you can upgrade. Because it looks like if we look at our... You know what, I might need to move some slaves around because I don't think we have any... I don't think we have any slaves. Yeah. Oh, I take that back. Yes, we do. Orbazan. Oh, interesting. We've met the Binar domains. We will greet you in battle, basically. Where on the Star Trek map is this species located? So here. It's down here in the bottom of the Alpha Quadrant. On this lower left-hand side. Okay. So let's close borders from the Binar domains. Let's, go to the Binar. You're going to be a delicious little snack when we get to you. So you are at 3.4k. What am I at? That's 3, 5. You know, I think once these upgrades are finished, then we can continue. Alpha Quadrant, KK. Yes, they are down here. So good luck to them, basically. Oh, we're building that exploration cruiser. Actually, you know what we can do? Let's move the exploration cruiser down. Let's do the upgrades first so we can start this war earlier. And then, oh, you can upgrade. We'll have to move that even... Oh, we've met the Cardassians. Let's say cooperation will benefit us all. I'm going to try and keep the Cardassians in our best graces. Let's do Evolving Society for the next one. Let's improve relations with the Cardassians as well. So hopefully... okay, maybe not. Oh, we're almost flanking each other too. So let's say do that there. Bombardment damage, ship upkeep and naval capacity increase. Let's actually go for you first though. Propose subjugation. Can we force you to be a vassal? Probably not because you don't like us. Let's have a look though. Yeah, you really don't like us. Okay, well we are just going to invade. Sounds good. What I would also like to do is to take this system if I can. So if I go here and say move you to the bottom, do those upgrades first. Yep, just like that. And then this exploration cruiser, I will have you specifically do survey this system. Okay, so all of these fleets. Do you need more alloys? Is that why you're waiting? Oh, there we go. Now it's doing the upgrade, so I guess that was part of it. And you can upgrade again. Let's do that. So this exploration cruiser, let's give you a... Do I need a new scientist? Yes, I do. Let's give you maybe a nurse, actually. And then research that, the crashed alien ships, and then survey this system here as well. Okay, so you've leveled up. Let's make you a better scrapper. There's nothing else we can do with you. And let's try and reinforce patrol frigate and a destroyer. So what I'm going to do, let's move those here. Sorry, quick drink of water. Okay. So, sorry, I've got a little bit of a thing in my throat now. So I think, why don't we say, I need to start recruiting an army. So let's say 1, 2, 3. So we'll get 15 armies, and you've got 13. So actually, you know what? I'm going to say 30 armies. 1, 2, 3. Actually, hold on. No, yeah. Anticans make better soldiers, I think, than the Arbazan. If I go here, yeah, the Anticans are better soldiers. So we are going to leave it at that. And then, so what I'll do, let's have everyone move back to the station. I want these assault armies built before we are ready to go, before we have our next one. So it looks like we've got, this planet is good for just about anything. So I'm just going to keep you as also auto-designated and say colonize, like so. And we'll just go from here. So we've got the colony ship coming along. We've got the transport armies, which are all moving to merge there. New research. Let's go for the Rehabilitation and Re-education Center. And then we're not building anything here anymore. Military Training Center. Let's do that. I'm also going to remove the Militia Academy and move you there. And then can't build anything else here, but I could also remove you and build you there. Yeah, so it doesn't look like education districts really give us much. There's no point in building those. Anyway, Spark of Genius, but you are... Actually, yeah, let's do Spark of Genius. This construction ship, I don't want to take that one. Oh, great. Lifting the remains of the alien ships was successful. By first scanning the gravity well in detail and then heavily modifying some of our shuttlecrafts and their engines, we were successful in entering the well and lifting up the remains of the alien ships. But the materials gained and the knowledge of the alien ship design should benefit our future efforts. Excellent. It's always nice to gain resources. So we are still missing some alloys. Building a destroyer, though, which is excellent. Got this system down here. You need to explore that first, figure out what's happening there. But what I'd like for you to do, maybe let's go for an upgrade and then move there. We can get this, and we will fight the Binars. And in fact, how is this coming on? You are pathetic, which is excellent. Oh, okay. The crossing. Entering the orbit of Xeno, the unusual subspace readings are quickly determined to be radiating from the vessel on a rapid intercept course. Not matching any known hull configuration, the intentions of the ship are impossible to ascertain. Initial hails are met with silence. I'm going to say full reverse. Oh, damn. It's a disaster. Okay, so we've lost another science ship and our head of research. So let's change that. We've got a Spark of Genius. Let's have you in that seat. So once you finish surveying that, then go upgrade. You can then move... Oh, end of the year. Therefore, it's thinking about things. Okay, you will then move there as you should and build... you will build the starbase eventually. So we're at 13, 14, and 15. That's still not enough, actually, I'm just realizing. So what I'm going to do, we need even more. Oh, we're sorry, we're still building. That's fine. That's 14, 15. Oh, did we go to 20? No, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, um, that's that done. Maybe we can attack the Beta Magellans. Oh, the Antican shoals are actually expanding. That's a surprise. We will attack them as well. Not to fear. Not to worry. Oh, I did say 30, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did say I wanted 30 armies. Should be useful. So what we can also do, let us also upgrade some of these star bases around our planets that we want to protect. Like that. And then sell some of you. Let's sell some supplies. Food. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Excellent. Oh, Toad Asteroid. That's excellent as well. And actually what you can do is then say research this. No, sorry, build a star base. I'm going to say research outpost, and that's not what I meant to say. Don't know why I said that. It's not as though I haven't played this game before. So, new research, photonic torpedoes. Let's now go for the fighter hangar. Oh look, and all of these can upgrade again. So let's do that. But what I will need to do is buy some alloys. So let's do that. Let's sell you as well. And then something 3,000. Is that enough? Oh, no, 500. Let's go like this. And then like that. Excellent. So those upgrades should now be possible. I think I also need a new leader for you. Let's go like that. And then say, okay, continue building ships. Yeah, keep doing that. And get rid of these. Oh, and 7th Fleet. We've got you as well. Let's hire... Maybe you. You're 29. That's good. Okay. Nope, 3 months. When did that pop up? Okay, so we've got a transport fleet. We've got more than they do in terms of military fleets, military vessels. Let's have you move to the edge of this space here. And then what I'd like to do is say declare war. Annexation. Oh, idiot. I need to claim it first. That would be nice. Now, declare war and just conquer. Declare war. So, let us jump there now. Excellent. So we've got the full force of our fleet taking out their ships, hopefully, with few to no losses on our side. No losses on our side. There's we're forced to retreat. I'm going to make you an admiral. So that's what you're doing anyway. Let's go for ship upkeep minus 5%. Right of conquest. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. We're losing energy credits in 3 months. Okay. Let's maybe go like that. Okay, and that's those done. Don't have to worry about that. Okay, this transport fleet, I'm going to give you a commander. Army morale plus 10. Well, what we can do, yeah, I will set you to aggressive here. It looks like that's been taken out relatively easily. Invader, no, let's make you adaptable. So, did I lose any ships? I lost 2 patrol frigates, 3 patrol frigates. Okay, those should be easy to replace. And hopefully soon I'll get some research that will allow me to increase the size of my fleets. Because having 2 cruisers, a destroyer, and a patrol frigate, or yeah, I want larger fleets. Oh, gravimetric manifold warp engine. Let's absolutely do that. You here, we can now hire you. And then I'm going to say, yeah, be aggressive. Because you will then... Oh, Antican preservation movement. Oh, in fact, we lost the other faction that we had. Okay, well, that's fine. You've leveled up. Let's make you an urbanizer. And then armies, that looks like it's coming along nicely. So, what I would like to do next... I mean, I'd like to take this, but that's still going to be a while. I'd like to also take this one. So, let's start with this colony then. So, Frontier Hospital, let's then go for planetary defenses. You know what? I'm going to build a bunch of commercial districts as well. In fact, you know what? I might just build all commercial districts there because we absolutely need... No. Let's build 3 industrial districts. That way I can put some stuff in the industrial districts that I might not be able to build in other places. So let's get rid of those. How is this invasion going? Going well. Going well. We've lost 6 armies. 6 armies have been destroyed. The rest have... those others have retreated. So we started out with 30. So I'll have to replace some of those. Excellent. So achieve war goals, send best possible outcome. So if we look here, we should have some Anticans, and we do. So on the surface, we've got this planetary defense. I'm going to replace you with something else. But otherwise, I think this actually looks good. And we can build synthetic dilithium, which will be excellent. Yeah, that would be excellent. Let's give you an upgrade. Let's give you an upgrade. Let's go like that. Let's build... Oh, we don't have enough anything else at the moment. Okay, so these fleets... shipyard... You know what? I will leave the shipyard there. That might be useful. What I could also do is say, let's go for crew quarters and ore processing for right now. And then once we get the upgrade, I will do dilithium there. But that's those done. So let's make you even more cautious. And then what I'd like to do, let's take out these ones. Probably the Binar dynasties will be next. Okay, all of these ones, let's go for... I want to protect these, so let's do weapon arrays across the board. Oh, sorry, not hangar bay, weapon array, and we will do weapon arrays here as well when we've got the alloys to do it, like so. Okay, you've got lots of problems. Okay, let's do the following. We've got police. Is anybody being the police though? No, let's... why is that employed by the government to enforce the law? I absolutely want that. What I also want, hold on, let me just make sure we are... Yeah, you shouldn't be residents. You should be slaves. Yes, exactly. Oh, your crime is increasing like crazy. Okay, let's then say, let's make you a roamer, because that's what you were doing. Okay, crime continues to be a problem. This is intolerable. Intolerable. Okay. They've done a lot of education districts. I'm wondering why that is. Let's send a military vessel down here. 2.5k. Let's send you. Oh, and then this star base. Let's also do another energy weapon depot there. How much longer until you're finished? A while. These ones, let's have you move back to move there. Oh, and you will move back there as well once you've finished taking care of this distress call. Okay. Sorry, give me one moment. I'm just going to go get some more water. Okay, so I am back. Let's unpause, let things continue going. So low stability here, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. 1,000 people without a job. Actually, what we can do, I'm going to change this, change their species again. Set rights. What we could do is say, let's do resources. I do want the resources. Let's go for the indentured servitude. A specialist. Yeah, let's do that. So they will fill some more of those jobs. Yeah, they'll fill some of those, but still be slaves. So we can say, you're grateful. Let's say no reward is necessary. Talarian Republic. But we gain some unity, which is always nice to have, always useful. You've also leveled up. Could make you an ambassador, an advisor. Let's make you an advisor. And get rid of you. So, you have finished. We could do the fixed map tractor beam, but I'm not going to do any of those stuff yet. Gangs clash. Okay, that's getting out of control. What we need is places to live. Every overlord needs its tea time. Yes, absolutely. What I'm going to do, let's do combat arena and then housing complexes. And let's actually move the division headquarters down. Because nobody is working the security officer job, which is important. So revolt is brewing. Okay, well, we need to send in the military. Yeah, because we don't have any soldier jobs. So we're just going to send in the military for right now. And that is done. Great, now they know their place. Oh, and it's the end of the year, hence we have an autosave. New research, quick pause. Let's go for the slavery living standards and the Gorn harvesting compounds. Yeah, that looks good. And then here, progressive growth, reorganize the council, strong on our own. Let's do strong on our own. We are losing luxuries. What's consuming luxuries? It must be here. It's really just 20. Okay, that's definitely helping. Okay, we've got 50 people 50 security officers now doing that job. Management, Sele -2 per year, or 2 per month. Oh, Mysterious Moon of Hiker 2. So let's do the fleet command limit increase. Absolutely doing that. And then what I can do is say add a cruiser and nothing else there. We're going to add cruisers there. Add cruisers there. Maybe add destroyers there. Yeah, two cruisers and destroyers to the rest of these, I think is good. So surface, let's. So we can do synthetic dilithium. Let's do that as well. Add a matter fabricator. Let's go for the fertilizer collector. Recruit Academy Military Training Center there. And district here, so we can build several things here. Here, let's add all of these in. And then the capital, still, yeah, there's nothing I want to do here at the moment. Get rid of those. Excellent. Okay, so these transport ships, you are here. Why don't we also say, let's build 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's six armies to replace the ones we lost. And then I think this is almost finished. And then what we can do is we can take out the Binar. Uh-oh. I think we now border the Cardassians. We do. And they are domineering. And unfortunately, they're going to be very strong in comparison. So I'm hoping we can kind of, I don't want to say hold them off, but we can basically hold them off until we get at least these two in, so they don't try and kill us. We need to absolutely build more ships, so let's do that. After a day of just voices like a singing cat, yours is like a relaxed therapy to my ears. Thank you. So, what do you mean by voices like singing cats? Is that something you have to put up with in your work? Okay, let's get rid of those two. Oh, you can do with some upgrades, so let's go like that. Ouch, Cardassians, yeah, absolutely. So let's add fusion reactors and a matter fabricator there. I will go for both of those as well, and more specializations and things, because that's, of course, also very important. Excellent, as long as we're building something on all of our things. Yelling female humans. Oh, I see, okay. So having a male voice is very different. Let's have those merge, because I thought you were supposed to be, but you're going to be merging anyway. Let's say that's enabled. This is almost done. We just have 2 left. And then, oh, something we can do. Let's say, let's take that. Let's make you a logician. Almost like a magician, but not quite. And then you are going to move back here because I want to take this as quickly as possible so we can declare war against the Binars as quickly as possible. Yeah, that would be good. And then it looks like they've got at least 3. Well, they've got at least 2, maybe a 3rd system down here. Espionage, I mean, you're pathetic, which is great. You are unknown because we're not doing anything against you. But honestly, you should probably be pathetic as well. Should be excellent. You go for an upgrade and then go back to automatic construction. And you are so close. Yeah, you'll be finished first, and then we'll move over here. Great. So build that starbase. These fleets now move to the edge of this system, as well as Fifth Fleet. All of you move. And then here, let's go for the damage and stuff. And then let's go for the fleet maneuvers. That boost. That would be excellent. And then in 32 months, we can start our next tradition tree. So I need to claim some systems. 112, 112. Yeah, I mean, we're at 2000. So I'm going to say understood. Vacations are going to start expanding. Let's claim all of those systems. And then you will build that starbase. And then actually move and build these ones as well. Move there and do that one. We've got another atmospheric thing. Oh, we've got the next warp engines. After our war with the Binars, I will do that. Oh, let's go for the deuterium stuff. Not that I think we need it, but again, it leads to better technology in the future. Excellent, you have been upgraded. Let's do it again, and then go explore. Excellent. So, these... Ah, it's the end of the year. Hold on, we need to wait for a moment. Or in fact, not everybody is in position. So what I will do, we can actually, let's reinforce like that. And I think we're going to get a cruiser there. Excellent. All of our fleets are now in position. They've got, what is their star base? 2.7. Yeah, we can definitely take you out. So we're going to conquer you. And then move there. Transport ship though. No, why do you jump? Oh, hold on, that's the wrong one. Transport ship. Just stay there for a moment, and you, let's go for Invader. And what I'll do, actually, these ones, I'm going to press Shift and U. Oh, I can't do that because you're not in a system. Go like that. So once they've finished attacking everything there, they will. Oh, damn. Okay. Let's have you go back. But actually, that's not so bad. So we can actually fight the station. These ones, yeah, attack the starbase. And then what we will do is move to attack these fleets. And then you, let's have you move like, oh, sorry, like that. Kind of works. Oh yeah, that will work. That will be fine. And we've destroyed transport ships, and we've destroyed other stuff. So, new research. Let's now go for the Naval Supply Depot. And here, let's go for Security Officer for you. Yep, that's fine. So, I don't think we lost any ships in that fight either. So this fleet, what I would like for you to do is just land directly on Binus. Armies, 263. So I think we should be fine with our 1k. And then force their fleets to retreat, which is nice. You're going to attack this one next, as you absolutely should. And then we'll move back to Beta Magellan. And you, let's make you cautious. That's that. And then, oh yeah, we've caught you. Excellent. Oh, it's only 3 ships anyway. Okay, all of these, I'm actually going to bring you back to Beta Magellan simply because their ships escaped. They weren't destroyed. So this construction ship here, upgrade again, and then research stations. This one, I'll give you an upgrade first. and then move and build, and then maybe reinforce. Depends on how things go. And then, oh, okay. So you can do with an upgrade, because why not? Let's also build a bunch of housing complexes. Oh, it's the end of the year, so it hasn't figured out what I want yet. So that's those done. Let's go here and do the same thing. Housing complexes and a combat arena. Yeah, because I can't put anything there or there that's useful. Don't need to worry about that. And I can't put anything there. And commercial nexus, I could do something like that. But to be honest, I don't think I probably need much of anything. I mean, if I did mixed industry again, that would be good. Actually, what I could do, let's stop these. Let's do an urban expansion. You here, let's give you an upgrade and mixed industry and an urban expansion. No. Actually, let's do one admin district everywhere. Oh yes, and this one needs to change. Replace you with an... Well, let's just wait on that. So, you are fighting that starbase, and glad that I brought my fleets back. Because, yeah, we'll just make sure that they are not able to take that. And 2 destroyed, excellent. There should be another fleet coming back. Let's now go for the encryption +2. Okay, and we have now taken their planet. So the Binars are now under our command as well. So, Binus, let's go for... One, two, three. Hey, hi. How are you doing? So, quickly before we go into all of this, I want to make sure that the species are chattel slavery. Actually, I'm going to set you to be indentured servitude as well. Maybe domestic? No, indentured servitude. Yeah, that looks good. Caught you live. Good boss. Thank you. Hope you're having a solid Friday. I am having a good Friday. We're currently playing a little bit of a challenge of the Antican Pact and on a Grand Admiral, so or Q level difficulty, and yeah, just trying to survive basically on the 3K map. So just taken out the Binars, we've also taken over the satellite clutches. Next is going to be the Antican shoals, and maybe if we get application unions, we will do that as well. We'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, you're having issues. You always do. Let's add the military training center. I'm going to change this research enclave. Let's get rid of you, and then change this for admin district and move some of this stuff, because again, that shouldn't all be over there. And build an administrative district. Wait, admin hub. What was that? Yeah, do the admin district first. Then we'll figure out what to do next. So, we got that one. Beta Renner Secunda, Beta Magellan. What I want to do, I want this one so I can take over the Antican shoals next. So where is my exploration cruiser? You are here. Let's actually have you survey this system. And then I will set you to automatically explore again. You've been upgraded. Excellent. Let's also build some ships. Yeah, another destroyer there. I'm actually thinking what we can do once all of these upgrades go through. I will change this to again be a probably energy weapon and make it a bastion. Uh-oh. So this is exactly what I was afraid of. It's the Cardassians. So I am going to take all of my fleets and I need to move up here. And maybe I should claim some stuff. Not that I think it's going to make much of a difference. Maybe let's go like this. Can I claim Cardassia? Might as well. They have the audacity. I shall have the audacity back. So these fleets, yeah, let's have you just move up there. And our transport army, let's have you move to Arbazan. Any plans already to handle with the Cardassians? No, it was kind of stay away from them as much as possible. I think, unfortunately, they're going to be much more powerful than I am, simply because, well, they're a major empire. They've got a lot more ship designs than I do. I only have the base set, so like patrol frigates, destroyers, cruisers. Lol, just while I was typing, it happens. Yes, exactly. Not great. So they've got 8,000. Yeah, I don't. I'm not going to be able to. If they've got one fleet, that's 8,000, 6,000, 4,000. So that's 18,000, and I do not have that in the slightest. So basically, this is probably going to be the end of this challenge. So I know that definitely Grand Admiral as the Antedans, not great. And what kind of war is this? War of overlordship. They want to be an overlord. Well, this might just be still the end of this playthrough. Because that goes completely against domination as I wanted. So is there anything that will help us with our ships? That's star bases. Defensive war fire rate, that would be great, but not really going to help us at the moment. Pop amenity usage, monthly unity, ship upkeep, prosperity. Maybe not. So politics, empire size, actions, harmony, frontier, diplomacy, maybe enmity. No, this is more diplomatic enmity. Domination. Subject power. No, to be honest, I don't think any of this is going to help me directly right now. Mercantile, diplomacy is definitely not, discovery is not, domination's not, prosperity, politics, harmony, frontier, nope. Unyielding, nope. Strength, nope. Force of will. I mean, let's go for force of will. Not that it's actually going to help us, unfortunately. Oh, and there's another fleet over here. Minus, yeah, I realize it's intolerable. We're doing stuff against crime, but there's not much we can do about that at the moment. Please just let me fight this war. Oh, damn. There's an entire just stack over here. Another 8. 8k. Versus a 5k starbase. So I don't think that's going to do much, and I can't build anything that's really going to help before they arrive. So maybe let's take all of these fleets. 11 and 8,000. So that's 20,000. Let's have you all try and slam into this fleet, because I think that fleet is not by itself, but might be easier to, those two fleets might be easier to attack than any of the other stacks. Mega alloy forges, that's excellent. Let's now go for Trellium plating. Not that it will make much difference. Let's build some more ships if we can. Let's go like this. Just build as many ships as possible. That's 3 more ships. 2 cruisers for you. 1 more cruiser for you. As a whole, I mean, they're just going directly after my planets, which makes absolute sense. That's what you would do in a subjugation war. Construction ship destroyed. That is wonderful. Okay. Okay, so hopefully we can take you out with the fleets that we have, but I have a feeling also your technology is going to be stronger. Because again, you're a major empire and I am not. I don't even have shields. You do have shields. Hopefully we can capture you, or catch you, before you jump. Great, okay, so we are... Oh, we did force them to retreat, which is good, and didn't lose anything, which is very surprising. Um, oh, and not all of our fleets went to the same places. So let's take all of our fleets then. Try and meet there. Try and destroy... Just attack this fleet and see if that's even possible. Arbizan, let's actually have you all land armies here, so we can have that to hopefully bolster that thing. But yeah, no, this isn't gonna work. Okay, so we lost. They just lost the starbase. They lost 3 ships though. Better than nothing. Here we are doing terribly against them. Oh, and there's a revolt on Binus, and we are going to send in the military to stop it. Yeah, I think maybe one of their fleets is okay. That's been suppressed, which is good. That's very good. However, unfortunately, I think we're losing ships left, right, and center. Yeah, we've lost several ships. So let's try. I mean, let's do our best. Let's try as much as possible. I can't even buy tons. I could build like a cruiser. That's ironic. Yep, cruiser and a patrol frigate that was destroyed there. But yeah, see, even with all of these fleets, they're 8.1 fleet. Oh, and they've got a 3.2 that's joined them. We are... Yeah. Okay, this is basically the end. We're going to let the masses mourn, and it's a fitting send-off. Okay, and you died. And yeah, okay, that is basically the end of our fleets. So, yeah. So the question is, can we survive on Q level difficulty, Grand Admiral, as the Antican packs? The answer is no, not at all. Ironic. Can't even do white peace. We'd have to surrender and become a subject under the Cardassians. Well, I don't think I am going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to say that this playthrough is over, and we do happen to be perfectly at the 2-hour mark. I did not plan that, I promise, but it is excellent timing. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this this live stream of me trying to play the Antican packs and survive in a terrible, cruel world where obviously I didn't survive very well. Anyway, really hope you enjoyed. If so, definitely please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you on Sunday for a multiplayer live stream with Dave and other people, other friends as well. So that will be from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. GMT. So plus 1 hour for Germany and most of Western Europe. And then minus 5 hours from that for the US East Coast. So yeah, hope to see you there. Bye for now.